This is my light that I originally had. This is the new one. Look how much bigger it is. Will it fit? Let's find out. Okay, so it fits. But since it's much taller than the original LED, I won't be able to use the plastic cover I was always using. I used to cover it like that, but since it's taller, I won't be able to use that anymore. Sorry that I couldn't really record me taking off and putting on the LEDs, but I'll do a slight demonstration of what I did to make the light that I had. So what I did was soldering iron, touched it on here, melted this part off, melted the other side off, took off the LED, got my soldering tape to put on another LED with, squirt on some thermal paste. This is the thermal paste I used. Squirt on some thermal paste right on the base. So I'd squirt some on right here. You only need like a little drop. So just give it a little rub in. Take the LED, place it on top of the thermal paste, solder it in, and make sure, which is the main reason why I couldn't record it, especially since it's hard to do on one hand, is that when you're soldering on the LED onto each terminal, you want to be pushing down the LED onto the pad so that the thermal paste is like really close together, so it's a bit better heat transfer for the LED. So in order to do that, I couldn't record, and I don't have a tripod. So you just solder it down and make sure you're pushing on the LED while you're soldering it down, and then do the same, push down on the LED, solder it on so that it has the most contact, better heat dispersion. And yeah, that's what I did. Basically 15 times for 15 LEDs. And I'm gonna be doing it again. Maybe I could record it, but when I get my cyan LED, I'm gonna have to unsolder and then resolder. I'd say it took a lot of time, but I think it was worth it, especially since I already had, you know, the heat sink, which is basically the bulb and the bulb. So I finished my project, but what should I do with this light? So this is my tank with the new LED light on, and you must remember that my light, the new light, is more than 2 times more powerful than the old light I had. The new one is 15 watts. The old one was 7 watts, and I partially covered the LED, so it's even a little less than that. And how my corals reacted, well, they basically reacted like they've been waiting for more light. My torch, I was the most worried about because it's closest to the light, but I figured if something happens, then I'll move it down. And it just opened up, and it was happier than I've ever seen my torch coral before. It's probably the happiest I've seen it, and the happiest looking coral from just adding this new light. The Duncan didn't really react any different, same as my 8-can, and my Xenia started pulsing more. So the only thing that I did notice was My Montepora, even though it's at the bottom of the tank, though it's near the middle, started to fade in color. I couldn't, might been bleaching, but I'm not sure. It's not as dark red anymore. And my Blasto seemed to get a little bumpy in the middle, which made me really scared, especially since I know Blastos are generally pretty low light. But all my other corals seem to be happy and basically wanted to wait for this. So, looking at my light right here, what I have on it is 6 royal blues, 3 regular blues, 4 400 to 450K, 1 650K, 1 violet. And the reason this is because I kind of screwed up and I melted two of the blues that I was supposed to take off from my old LED. So now I end up using 1 650K instead of that blue. And I'm still waiting for my cyan LED. Therefore, I added another blue LED. So when the cyan comes back, I'm gonna have 1 less regular blue.